Hey, what you know good today? Look, my life has been so crazy the past couple of weeks. And so another quick, easy dish for me tonight I'm gonna make is called a chicken quiche. Really it's not a quiche, I guess, because there's no eggs in it. It's like a chicken pot pie, chicken quiche type of thing. Yes, chicken again, I know, but it's really good. And I promise you, you're gonna enjoy it. So follow along and see how I make this on You Can't Tell a Fat Man Nothing. The first thing you're gonna need is you need 3 chicken boneless breasts or thighs or legs, but you want the equivalent of 3 boneless chicken breasts, cooked, shredded, cubed, whatever you want to do. I'm boiling some chicken thighs and chicken tenders. It's probably going to be maybe 2 cups, 2.5 cups is what it's going to turn out to, but go ahead and get that boiled, chopped, cubed, and shredded because you're going to need that. Halfway through your chicken being done, get you a half a white onion and throw that into your chicken broth and water. You want to cook this down until your chicken has been completely cooked, okay? What we want to do is we want to get those white onions just basically softened, okay? All right, while your chicken and onions is boiling and finishing up, what we need to do is get a cup of mayo and a can of Campbell's cream of mushroom or a cream of chicken, one or the other. I'm going to use cream of chicken because I want the potent chicken flavored. So 1 can of cream of chicken and 1 cup of mayo. We're going to mix this together really well. We're going to add a little bit of salt and pepper to this. And this is going to be our base for our quiche, our pot pie, whatever you want to call it. You know, we call it a quiche, but it's really not a quiche because there's no eggs in it. As I play Little Drummer Boy. Salt and pepper in here to taste. You can add extra seasonings in here. You know, I'm using chicken for this dish, but you also can use shrimp. I love it with shrimp. All I do is just boil my shrimp in some Cajun seasoning and drain that and then add that instead of my chicken. It's really, 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 really good. So let's mix this together while that's still boiling. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. You are going to need that oven preheated because we're going to place this into 2 pie shells. So you can make you some pie shells or you can buy the pre-made pie shells. I like the deep dish kind, or you can use the regular, whichever you prefer. I only have the regular. I don't have the deep dish today, so hopefully it won't be overfilling, but that's what I'm going to use. So let me get this mixed up. My chicken boiled and pulled and all that, and I'll show you how to finish all this up. All right, so my chicken has been boiled and the onions, took them out of the water, okay? Get you some, I think it's called California Meadow Leaf, but it basically is just, I get this at Sam's or Costco. Get a bag and you get 4 bags of these in here. It's a big old bag. It has cauliflower, carrots, and broccoli in it. I'm gonna take this out the freezer, put this 1 bag in my chicken broth. I want this to be softened. I don't want it to be overly cooked and mushy. Okay? No mushy, no bueno, okay? We just want this to be softened because it's gonna finish baking in our oven, okay? So I'm basically putting 1 bag of that into my broth that I boiled my chicken in and onions to get some flavor and get that softened up, and then we'll hopefully put everything back together. See you in a minute. I got my chicken cubed up. It's 3 chicken breasts. I use chicken tenders and some chicken thighs, just don't want some dark meat in it. But the recipe calls for 3 chicken breasts. And then now my vegetables are softened. I'm just gonna add that to my chicken here. Just gonna put that in there. And then let me get this all put into this bowl, and I'll show you what the next step is. But get your vegetables tender, not mushy. Mushy, no. All right, I got my vegetables and my chicken in here. Just gonna give it a light toss. Remember I told you not to overcook your vegetables. And this is just like a 16-ounce vegetable. I think it's called California Melody. Don't lose your chicken out there like I just did. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this mixture along with our mixture of our 1 cup of mayo and 1 can of cream of chicken, Campbell's brand, okay? And just pour this into here. Mix all this. Yes, it's a little steamy, so it is hot. this cooked. And then I'm gonna salt and pepper. Add any kind of seasonings you want into here, but all I'm gonna use is I'm just gonna use salt and pepper. Sometimes, you know, seasonings can go a long way with just as little as you can get by with. Salt and pepper sometimes is just all you need, and in this dish, it's all you need. Okay, and then take it 2 pie crusts, make them or just buy them. I just bought these pie crust. Again, I usually do the deep dish. This is just regular dishes, what I'm going to use today. You also need into this mixture is 2 cups of shredded cheese. You can shred your own if you want. I'm just going to use this one that I have. And then we're just going to mix all this together. Just like that. Ooh. This is one of our favorite dishes for me and Cindy. The kids like it as well, but me and Cindy really enjoys this. If you want to make this carb friendly, just don't put it in a pie dish. Just put it in a regular baking dish, and that way you don't have the flour. But everything else should be low carb. All right, mix that really well, and then you're gonna fill in your pie crust with this mixture, okay? So it looks like a quiche, it's not a quiche. It looks like a pot pie, it's not a pot pie. I don't know what to tell you. All I know is it's damn good, and you remember your oven is preheated. And the reason why I like a deep dish because you get a good filling in there. But this is what we're gonna use with today, 'cause that's what I got, okay? And it should fill up 2 pie trays, even with deep dish. Fill that in there, get every bit of that goodness out. Plate it into the pie crust, and then just smooth it out. We're gonna bake this at 350 degrees until it has a nice golden brown on the top, and your edges of your pie crust is nice and pretty and presentable. All right, this is what it looks like before we go in the oven. All right, 350 till it gets nice and golden brown. I want to say it's like 35 minutes. Let me see. It doesn't say, so I'll say let's check it at 30 minutes. All right, be right back and show you what it looks like. All right, it's been about 40 minutes. I went 10 minutes over than I told you, about 30 minutes, but I went about 40 minutes. Let me see what it looks like. Ooh, dog, it's pretty. Look at that golden brown on that. Ooh, this smells so good. Let me let this cool off and we're gonna cut it. Because if I cut it right now and serve a slice, it's gonna be real runny. We don't want it runny, you know what I'm saying? We want it nice and pretty. Be right back. All right, it's time to cut this chicken quiche pie thingy up. All right, so let it sit a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and slice it just like I do a regular pie and give me a quarter of a piece out of this. It smells amazing. It's thickened up. It's not gonna be runny, hopefully. I'm telling you right now, can't tell this fat man nothing. This is gonna be amazing. Look at that. Look at that creaminess in there, the steam, the cheese, the chicken, the vegetables. Put this on a plate like that. I got me a little side salad to go with that dish. Mmm. Oh. And as always, a little sprinkle of green onions like I like. But I also like something else on top of this. One moment. I like mine with some Louisiana hot sauce or Tabasco, or crystals, whatever you want to do. Put little dabs on there, just like that. Now remember, I didn't add a lot of seasoning to this. Salt and pepper works just perfectly fine with this dish. But I do like mine a little bit spicy. I'm gonna scoop this up like that. Cheers. This is so freaking good. I mean, seriously, it's so good. You've got to try this dish. Think of a name for me. See, my dog's even want a bite of it. Think of a name of it for me and put it in my comments. Definitely try this dish. This is really good eating stuff. Can't tell a fat man nothing. Until next time, my friends. Bye.